Orange Taylor, as I told you earlier, smoking marijuana, weed, whatever you want to call it, with his friends. He goes to his dormitory about 3:30 in the morning.
He lived in Buell Hall, specifically room 15, for most of that fall semester. Till around the end of November, the university prohibited Orange Taylor from entering Buell Hall anymore. But even though the university would not allow him to enter into Buell Hall, he continued to do that anyway. The evidence will show that his ex-roommates would let him in a side door and he would come in. Mr. Glenn, can you tell the members of the jury how old you are?
I'm 22.
Do you go to school?
Yes, Eastern Michigan.
What year are you in there?
I'm a senior, 5th year senior.
Did you have any roommates?
Yes. Well, when I stayed there, it started off with me, Jonathan Tolbert, Orange Taylor, and I think like later in the year, I wanted to say Emil Wright came like right after that.
Okay. The person you said is Orange Taylor, do you see him here in the courtroom today?
Oh, yeah, right there. Yes, he's right there.
Okay. Did there come a period of time during that fall semester where Mr. Taylor was not allowed to be in the dorm?
Yes, I believe so. Like I know, like later in the year, I think he got like expelled, like from the dorms, or whatever.
How did you become aware of that?
Well, I guess like the people that are in charge of like housing, they just will like come down to the room and just like leave like letters or whatever, and just say that, you know, like I guess like he wasn't like allowed in the room or just wasn't allowed in the dorms, like period. And they like leave like letters like in our mailbox saying that he couldn't be there, whatever. After
those letters were received by you and others, do you know whether or not Mr. Taylor continued to come into Buell Hall?
As a matter of fact, I think that he did like come by, just like say like, you know, hello or whatever, just a few times, and that was it. But yes, I can't remember him like coming to the dorms. Well, I know for a fact that the first person was me. Like, I opened the door or whatever. The second person, I couldn't see their face, so I basically like couldn't tell like who that was. Like as I said, I can remember like him like wearing like a black hoodie in the Carhartt, but I couldn't see his face, so I just like couldn't tell.
Do you know whether or not Orange Taylor would ever stay inside 15 Buell Hall for periods of time?
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, I'm not for certain because, like, I guess during the fall semester, like, I was like playing football, and you know, like, I also worked. Like, so basically, like, most of the time that I like spent like in the fall semester, I was basically like out of the room. So I didn't like even notice like whether or not if he was like staying there.
Okay. Do you remember opening the door for someone back
Yes.
on December 8th?
Well, no, I don't remember that exact date. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
Who do you remember opening the door for?
Orange. That day.
How would that happen?
Well, I mean, it was like late. I know that he was like, I can remember somebody knocking on the window, and it was Orange, and I guess he like just wanted to come in, like to like I guess like to just lay down or whatever. Like I guess like on the couch or the futon, and I had like just open the door and let him in.
Why wouldn't he just simply use his key and come into the dormitory?
He wasn't allowed in there. I mean, they took his key away, basically.
And you were actually escorted to the police department?
Yes.
Okay. They came to your dorm room, picked you up?
Yes.
Okay. And did you receive a phone call that they were coming, or they just arrived on your doorstep?
I can't remember. Like, I mean, I can just remember somebody like, you know, coming to my room and like just escorting me to the police, like to the office. I can't remember like receiving a phone call.
Okay. You said
I don't
to
even
the
think I had a
office or
phone.
to the police station?
Yes.
Okay. And Were you apprised of the reason that you were being escorted to the police station?
Well, when I had arrived at the police station, I didn't know what was going on or whatever. I just know that I was asked a couple questions and was shown like some video clips. And then like they had like told me like what was like actually going on. I was just like surprised. I didn't like have any idea.
When you were at the police department, sir, did you reduce anything to writing?
Like you mean like a written like statement?
Right. Did you write out a statement?
I can't remember like doing that.
Do you recall signing any documents?
I just can't remember like writing anything out or like signing anything. I might have. I'm not saying I didn't, but I just can't remember. Like
you said you don't remember?
Like I just can't like remember. He might have. Like I mean I know like they're kind of like close like November and December. I just can't remember just like seeing them. Like,
I'm sorry, were you done?
I just can't remember like seeing them like a lot in December. Like I might have.
Okay.
I just can't like remember like the exact dates. You know what I mean?
Okay. So when the prosecutor showed you the photograph, the one from December, you don't know what date.
I
Is
can't
that fair
remember
to
like
say?
exact right. Yeah, basically I can't remember exactly what date.
You don't know what date, do you?
No, I was so long ago. I just can't remember like the exact date.
Okay. When you were being interviewed by the authorities, were you given information and dates as it relates to when you might have let Mr. Taylor into the dorm?
Yeah, I can remember them like saying like specific like days or whatever, but I just can't remember the exact days. That's what I mean.
Because you weren't writing anything down. Is that fair to say?
Right.
All right. When students were let in the building, sometimes hoods were placed up in order to not disclose the identity of certain parties. Have you ever encountered that at all?
I never encountered like excuse me. I never encountered that.
Okay, that's fair. In December, did they present or give you an opportunity to look at those notes or review a statement that you had given them?
They might have like shown like a statement. Of, like,
do you recall? Don't speculate. Do you know whether or not any document was shown to you saying this is your statement?
I can't. No.
Do you recall signing any documents?
I can't recall signing anything.
Okay, and you did not write anything down yourself, correct?
Correct.
All right. And when you made those identifications, do you recall signing any documents regarding photo identification of Orange Taylor?
You mean like documents like saying like yes this is?
Right. Did you sign anything?
Like if I might have I just can't remember. Like I might have like signed. That was just like so long ago. I might have signed something. I might haven't. I mean I just can't.
You don't know. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I just don't know. Right,
okay.
basically.
And have you been shown any thing that said that you did sign a document to that effect regarding photo identification?
Couldn't recall.
Recently, have you been shown any documents?
No documents.
You don't know what was in Mr. Taylor's closet, correct?
Correct.
You saw him in certain items of clothing, but you don't know everything that he wore, correct?
Correct.
All right. You just know that it was a blue coat that he wore sometimes?
Yeah, blue coat, and like I said, like the
Black
Carhartt.
coat. Okay, all right.
I want to show you what's marked as People's Proposed Exhibit 105.
Yes, sir.
Is that a photograph?
Yes.
Does that appear to be a photograph of the video we've watched just a few moments ago?
Yes, sir.
You recognize the person without a shirt on?
That's me.
Okay. You see a date and time on that photograph.
3:19 a.m. 12/8/2006.
Do you have any reason to dispute whether that date and time is accurate?
I mean, I guess it would be accurate, like if it's like recorded, like on there.
Okay. And my question is, do you have any reason to dispute that that is not
No, I
accurate?
don't have any reason.
Okay. Nothing further, Your Honor.
Nothing from you.